The Prime Minister must take on those seeking to prevent planes from getting off the ground in order to give himself a chance, stressed the popular Conservatives chairman. Rishi Sunak has been warned he must gear up for a fight with lefty lawyers over his Rwanda legislation. But Mark Littlewood, chairman of Conservative Party faction Popular Conservatism, also believes the Prime Minister can turn the fight to his advantage by framing it as a face-off with the blob. And the former director of the Institute of Financial Affairs believes success represents Mr. Sunak's best chance of pulling off an unlikely victory in the general election most people expect he will call in the autumn. The PM has pledged to put the first failed asylum seekers on flights to Rwanda within 10 to 12 weeks after his legislation was finally ratified by Parliament, clearing the way for it to get royal assent and become law. Many, including Mr. Littlewood himself, are skeptical about whether the former Chancellor will succeed in doing so. However, Mr. Littlewood nevertheless said Mr. Sunak could turn the opposition to his advantage. He told Express, "If flights don't take off because it is seen that Sunak and his government has been incompetent and hasn't procured sufficient number of aeroplanes or whatever, then it will rebound on him. But if they don't take off because it is litigated by a whole bunch of human rights lawyers in the Supreme Court and in Strasbourg, then he needs to make a fight of it. And into that extent, you've got a whole range of things that I think will be mini versions of the Brexit battle." Gina Miller continued to stymie Boris Johnson, but it actually added to Boris Johnson's popularity. He was saying, "Look, I'm trying to get this stuff done, but I'm being hamstrung by the courts and all of these litigants," and called the election on the Get